Twist, last year's Diva Search winner, Rey Mysterio, shares her thoughts on the Diva Search, emphasizing the opportunities it opens up.
But one of the best parts about the Diva Search was making new friendships, like the one I got with you.
Emphasizing Kristal, who was in the top 10.
Now you're SmackDown's top interviewer? I mean, come on.
Kristal would respond with,
Why are you looking at me like that? I finished fourth. Kristal! Come on! Are you kidding me?
Segment on SmackDown. Kristal takes center stage as she interviews the legendary Rey Mysterio, as Rey expresses his disdain for the brutal actions carried out by Mark Henry in the previous week. Targeting both himself and Chavo Guerrero, Rey makes it clear that there is unfinished business between him and the powerhouse Mark Henry. Rey acknowledges the looming challenge ahead, a showdown against none other than King Booker at the upcoming Great American Bash. He speaks passionately about the significance of every day he gets to carry the title home, emphasizing the importance of the prestigious championship in his life. With determination in his eyes, Rey declares that at the Great American Bash, King Booker is just one more opponent standing in the way of his coveted championship. Tensions rise as Kristal, fueled by emotion, vents her frustration over the events of the previous week's interview with Ashley. Kristal passionately expresses her belief that Ashley deserved a slap for her actions.
I really should have slapped the hell out of Ashley.
However, a sudden realization addresses the impending match against the formidable Great Khali. Unfazed by the daunting prospect, Tatanka exudes confidence as he emphasizes his commitment to facing his fears head-on, embodying the spirit of a true warrior. Michelle McCool and Kristal engage in mockery directed at the Diva Search contestants.
What's really sad, though, is any one of those girls would be 10 million times better than Ashley.
Unbeknownst to them, Ashley is just around the corner, and upon hearing the insults, she teams up with Jillian Hall to confront them. A heated exchange quickly escalates into a physical altercation, with a full-blown fight breaking out. Viewers were treated to exhilarating highlights of the bikini bull riding competition, which unfolded during the earlier rounds. The anticipation built as the participants showcased their skills in this unique and entertaining contest. The energetic and daring display set the stage for the final showdown later in the evening. The climax of the competition was set to feature a highly anticipated face-off between Michelle McCool and Victoria. Moving on to the in-ring action, a Diva tag team match is set. Jillian Hall and Rey Mysterio versus Kristal Marshall and Michelle McCool. The match kicks off with Michelle and Jillian in the ring. Jillian displays her agility with a backflip handspring elbow early on, followed by some hair pulling and an arm bar. Ashley tags in, but Kristal seizes a cheap shot from the apron. Ashley retaliates, only to walk into a clothesline from Michelle. Taking control, Michelle delivers mounted punches, eventually tagging in Kristal. Kristal executes a suplex and goes for the cover, but Jillian intervenes by ripping Kristal's top off, surprising everyone with an unexpected display. Seizing the momentary distraction, Ashley capitalizes and secures the victory with a schoolgirl pin, leaving Kristal shocked and the audience entertained. At Great American Bash, Kristal faced off against Ashley, Jillian, and Michelle McCool in a bra and panties match. The action kicked off with Ashley and Jillian launching an attack, quickly escalating into a chaotic brawl. Kristal delivered a decisive boot, sending McCool and Jillian to the floor. Amidst the frenzy, Ashley found herself losing her top after a heated exchange. Taking advantage, she retaliated by nailing her opponents and tossing them to the outside. McCool countered with a hair pull backbreaker, while Jillian re-entered the ring, engaging in a fierce brawl. Jillian gained the upper hand with powerful knee strikes and a slamming move on McCool. Seizing an opportunity, she climbed to the top turnbuckle, only to be thwarted by Kristal, who crotched her and left her hanging in a tree of woe. Meanwhile, McCool aggressively ripped off Jillian's top. The chaos continued as forearms were exchanged between the four competitors. In a surprising turn of events, heels were whipped together, and Ashley and Jillian managed to pants their opponents. McCool, resourceful as ever, revealed an extra skirt. Kristal and McCool found themselves entangled in a fierce brawl, with Ashley and Jillian observing from the sidelines. McCool was dropkicked to the floor, allowing Jillian to taunt Kristal by rubbing her boobs in her face. In the final moments, Ashley removed her top, concluding the electrifying match. After the match, Ashley and Jillian talk, and they agree Ashley strips Jillian. Jillian then strips Ashley, solving the problem. In a heated matchup, Michelle McCool, accompanied by Kristal, faced off against Jillian Hall, with Ashley in her corner. The tone was set as Michelle began by making fun of Jillian's melons, drawing an immediate response in the form of a forearm from Jillian. The action intensified, allowing Jillian to capitalize with a backhand spring elbow. The tables turned as Michelle found herself in control with a headlock. Hall would fight with elbows to McCool's waist, only to have Michelle slam her for her troubles. A missed elbow by Michelle would give Hall the opportunity to hit a drop kick into a backhand spring elbow. The tables turned as Michelle found herself with her face in Jillian's melons, creating a moment of embarrassment. Despite Jillian taking control of the match, a misstep occurred as she missed a leg drop. Seizing the opportunity, Michelle used the ropes for leverage in an attempt to gain an advantage for the win. On SmackDown, in a showdown between Kristal Marshall and Rey Mysterio, both competitors made their way to the ring unaccompanied, setting this unique offense by using Kristal's suspenders to choke her. However, Kristal wasn't down for long, as she skillfully countered with an enziguri, showcasing her agility and ring awareness. The match continued with a fierce exchange between the two, as Kristal managed to step on Ashley's hair in a display of dominance, emphasizing the personal stakes in their rivalry. Ashley, refusing to be outdone, retaliated with a barrage of rights and lefts, followed by slamming Kristal's head into the top turnbuckle, demonstrating his tights to secure the pin and steal the victory. Backstage at SmackDown, Ashley finds herself in conversation with the evening's guest host, Luke Perry. Eagerly, she expresses her admiration for him and inquiring about his latest television venture, Windfall. Their discussion, however, is abruptly interrupted by Kristal, who interjects to declare her own fandom for Perry, even mentioning she has a poster of him in her room. Ashley, taken aback, reminds Kristal that she and Luke were in the midst of a conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ashley. He seemed a little bored.
Just as the tension starts to escalate, Luke steps between them. He turns to Ashley, seeking her insight due to her experience as the previous year's Diva Search winner. Kristal seizes the opportunity to flirt, urging Luke to give her a call. Kristal found herself in the company of WWE Tag Team Champions Paul London and Brian Kendrick. With a tactful approach, Kristal didn't waste any time highlighting a recent upset: the champions' unexpected loss to the emerging duo of Casey James and Idol Stevens. Kendrick and London scrambled to justify the defeat. However, before they could fully explain themselves, the interview took a dramatic turn. Casey James and Idol Stevens ambushed London and Kendrick from behind. To add insult to injury, McCool used her ruler as a weapon, striking the champion. The segment concluded with James, Stevens, and McCool standing tall, having laid out the WWE Tag Team Champions. As SmackDown gets underway, Kristal Marshall and Jillian Hall go one-on-one, and as the bell rings, they waste no time and dive right into the action. Kristal quickly takes the upper hand with an impressive head scissors that leaves the crowd cheering. However, Jillian isn't down for long and responds with a powerful scoop slam, followed by a cartwheel press that nearly secures her a win with a 2 count. The intensity escalates as the match spills outside the ring. Outside the ropes, Kristal regains her momentum, executing a harsh hair toss followed by a painful standing hair pull, showcasing her determination to win. Jillian battles back with a swift roll-up that almost catches Kristal off guard, delivering a series of chops and a dynamic handspring elbow into the corner. Climbing to the second rope, Jillian launches into a crossbody. In a moment that highlights her showmanship, Jillian performs the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The match nears its climax as Jillian hoists Kristal onto her shoulders in a fireman's carry. Kristal quickly rolls Jillian up into a pin. Kristal secures the victory, leaving the audience in awe of the swift turn of events and her cunning ring tactics. On the season premiere of SmackDown, Layla energetically enters the ring, welcoming everyone with a dance. As she celebrates, Kristal appears, visibly irritated.
Who the hell do you think you are? Iron Spice?
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night, bitch?
She voices her frustration over the Diva Search winners seemingly having free reign, proclaiming herself as the
Hottest diva on SmackDown.
without needing to win any contest.
My warm welcome.
Kristal's words escalate into action as she slaps Layla, sparking a heated catfight between the two. Amidst the chaos, Jillian makes her presence known, joining the fray. She assists Layla by attacking Kristal, swiftly tearing off her top in a surprising turn of events. Jillian doesn't stop there, she continues her assault, ensuring her dominance in the ring. Eventually, Jillian clears the ring of her opponents, confidently removing her own top in celebration of her triumph.